Welcome to Wellness Woodbridge. I'm your host, Ann Mazza, and today is a very happy day for me because I am bringing the show basically home. I'm bringing you to see Vito Mazza Salon and Spa, and we are going to talk about a very important wellness issue, which is thinning hair and medical hair loss. So we really wanted you wellness viewers at home to get an idea as to what you can do if you ever do have health issues and you do have thinning hair issues. We certainly are available to help you, but there are lots of options that you can go to receive treatment for these things. So I'm here with my beautiful husband, Vito Mazza, and he's going to talk to me a little bit about why we're so passionate about helping clients with hair and scalp wellness. Hello, dear.
Hello, dear. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
So, thank you for having me on your show. This is wonderful. I just want to touch base. I've been here at Vito Mazza Salon and Spa for close to 20 years, and I am passionate. It's great. It's beauty industry is a wonderful industry where we give back, we help people, and I think how we're set up with a salon, a spa, and also a hair and scalp wellness center, all under one roof, we're unique. We're probably the only one in New Jersey right now, and only a few nationally that do all the above right here in Woodbridge.
Well, wonderful dad was always passionate, as he still is, about helping in our thinning hair department. And that's how we started, getting involved with that in our business.
Yep, it's a great story. Dad started, 1967 from a little barbershop to a salon for men and women to now full-service salon, 75 employees. And it's tremendous. A family business, family-owned and operated, a great staff of about 75 employees. And it's fun, it's the culture is family, and I think that's what's unique about us as well.
So Vito, tell me, why are you passionate about hair and scalp wellness?
So I think being here for 20 years, what I learned is it's awesome to have salon, spa, but then getting into the hair loss side of it, the hair and scalp wellness, you realize you're changing lives not only on the outside but inside. It's psychologically how people feel. And to see the smiles, to see how many people over the years come in and out of the front door happy and telling our staff, telling our team, you've changed my life, it hits something with me. And I think that's, in the beauty industry, that's one of the last needs that's left is really helping people with hair loss, because 40 million women are suffering hair loss, and I think that what we do here is tremendous, and how we're so different than many other salons and facilities around the country.
It certainly is a wellness issue right now. A lot of people are losing their hair, so it's great to be able to provide that service, and I know that we have a great team of people who are helping us attain our goals, and we're very passionate about it, as our father was. Dad, who's still here with us, working in our thinning hair department, always felt a great passion for helping people who are dealing with medical hair loss or any hair loss issues.
Yeah, and to see all the different options available today, 20 years ago it wasn't like that. So with technology, with what we offer here, and you'll see there's lots of options, and I think that's the unique part, and people out there, it used to be a taboo, it used to be quiet, no one wanted to talk about hair loss. It's in the forefront now, and I think how we can help people, people don't have to be scared about it or hush about it. So, we're very open, and we're happy to help people.
Well, we're going to be seeing quite a few clients in a little bit, and also some members of the team. So I look forward to speaking with everybody and bringing some awareness to this topic.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. I'm here with Alice. Alice is a laser hair therapy client with us at Vito Mazza. Alice, thanks so much for being with us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Ann.
And I really appreciate you always being so willing to share your story. I think it's a great thing for our wellness viewers to understand, what would make a client want to come in for treatment. Do you remember, when you started coming to us, what was it that made you realize that you needed to do something to help your hair loss?
Well, I started coming to Vito Mazza because basically I was at almost like that that crossroads of life where menopause was kicking in, and I had some health challenges, and then in addition to that, stressful lifestyle, as they say, life happens, and I had a lot of thinning hair. And my hair had gotten so thin that I actually had gotten to the point where I had started wearing wigs, but I didn't want to feel like I was married to those wigs. I didn't want to feel like that was something that I had to depend on. So with the laser therapy, it gave me other options, which was wonderful.
So that's great. So you came in, you had a consultation with us, and how long have you been receiving the laser treatments?
I've been a laser client for, believe it or not, 4 years now.
Very well.
Yes, 4 years.
And do you see a difference? I mean, how has it affected your life?
It's affected my life because I'm no longer dependent on wigs, and I love having my hair cut as short as possible, and I have a wonderful stylist here at Vito Mazza, and she's fantastic, and I love my hair cut very short, and with the laser therapy, with the thickening and the appearance of it being thick, it gives me good options.
Well, it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, it really does look nice, you know, kept short, but it does look full. It really does look like you use product also in conjunction with the laser?
I do use some products. I use actually, at one time I was using some of the Bosley, but when the Bosley was phased out, I started using, I believe it's called Nioxin products. And in addition to that, I just use some other natural, hair enhancers by Carol's daughter.
Very good, very good. So you do see a difference with the laser
Absolutely.
therapy. Does it hurt to sit under the laser? Tell our clients at home, what is it like when you have a laser treatment?
When you have a laser treatment, it's like taking a half-hour break from your day, because you're actually just sitting there. It's painless. A lot of times I use it to sometimes read, and sometimes I catch up on maybe a half hour of the news.
Do you have the at-home laser, Alice, also, or do you just use the treatments here in salon?
No, I'm one of the once a week frequent visitors, so I come into the salon once a week usually.
Well, we love having you. We always love seeing your beautiful smiling face.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy that you're happy with your hair and that you see the difference. And we hope that other people that are going through the same type of experience might be able to come in and try laser hair therapy with us also.
Well, like I said, it's always good to have options.
That's right. We're definitely all about options. So thank you, Alice. Thanks
It's my
for coming.
pleasure.
I'm here with Bryanne. She's an excellent hair loss specialist here with us at Vito Mazza. And Bryanne does lots of different things in our area for thinning hair. So I just wanted to get an idea, if a client came in with some hair loss issues, how would you evaluate them and see what type of treatment we could offer them to help?
Normally when a client comes in for the first time, I try to get an idea of what their needs are, how their hair loss started, has something changed with them physically or with a medication, and I try to assess from there what would suit their needs best. We have a couple different hair loss programs here, so I try to fit them with what their needs are.
That's excellent. So someone comes in, let's say, for medical hair loss, maybe they're receiving cancer treatments. How could we help a client like that? You know, maybe it's just a temporary hair loss situation. What do we have to offer?
Well, normally in that situation for a chemotherapy patient or someone undergoing medical hair loss, we would talk to them about wigs, which are a temporary solution for that type of a hair loss.
So let's say a client comes in and maybe they're undergoing chemotherapy treatments and their hair loss might be temporary. How would you help a client in that type of situation?
What I try to do is walk them through the process of picking out a wig. I try to go off of if they like their current hairstyle, if they're coming in still with their hair, and I try to really organize what they're going to be wearing after their chemotherapy treatments start kicking in. If they want to look close to their hairstyle or do a different change, something completely different, and we just kind of consult and talk about what their needs are for their treatment options.
So you're so talented. I mean, you also can do, the non-surgical hair replacements. You work with the wigs, and then you help clients with laser as well. So tell me a little bit about when you're consulting with a client for laser.
When I'm consulting with a client for laser, usually the best candidate for that would be someone who's in the beginning stages of hair loss, men or women. If their hair is just shedding a bit and they're looking for something to maintain their hair naturally without any side effects, laser would be a great option for them. It also is very helpful for someone who's undergoing genetic hair loss or female or male pattern baldness. Laser really helps throughout that process and, like I said, maintains the integrity of the hair.
So Bryanne, tell me, what type of clients have you been able to help, through your time in the thinning hair department?
Well, there's a lot of different clients with a lot of different needs, and I try to treat each client for their specific needs. And what's happened is it's been a really great process to see someone through the beginning to the end of even the laser treatment. You see someone coming in with really fine hair and someone who's struggling and upset about their hair loss, and to see them, a few months later get a lot of their hair back and start feeling confident again, it's really a nice process to be a part of. And then you have some clients whose hair loss is temporary because of chemotherapy, and that's even more exciting to see the hair grow back through those times, and to shape their hair up and help them start feeling better about their new growing in hair. The process has been really wonderful to be a part of.
I can say that it's definitely rewarding to be able to help clients when they're at a loss, and just feeling, like they don't look good, which obviously makes you feel like you don't feel good. And sometimes they don't feel good also, but to help to make them look good in that process is also, very rewarding, I would think, for you. And you're so talented doing it, so
thank you.
We're so thankful that you're able to help people.
I feel very blessed to be a part of the process.
Lorraine is a hair enhancement client here at Vito Mazza. Lorraine, tell us a little bit about your experience and what made you, with your hair loss issue, want to come to Vito Mazza for treatment.
Well, I was losing my hair over many years, slowly, but it was bothering me to the point where I could see my scalp through my hair. And someone actually recommended Vito Mazza. I never knew that this was available to me, or these kind of options. And I came here, and it just changed my life drastically.
That's great. So wearing your hair enhancement has actually made you feel better about your health, about your self-esteem? Oh,
much. I mean, it's just beyond words.
It truly is a wellness issue.
It is a wellness,
taking care of your hair and feeling good also makes you be healthier, I think.
Yes, and just it makes me feel better about myself. I present myself better, more confidently. I look at people in the eye, whereas before I looked down at the ground. But I knew that they were looking at the top of my head, and it was very upsetting. So,
well, you look beautiful.
Well,
I mean, your hair truly is beautiful.
It's because of Vito Mazza.
Well, I mean, it really is. I mean, you're shining, your eyes are shining. I mean, you just look very happy in your hair enhancement. Can you tell me, what is the maintenance involved with your...
Well, there really is no maintenance other than, I come in every 5 weeks or so. To get the color, and my hair enhancement, maintained. I wash it, I blow dry it, I curling iron it, I put it up in a ponytail, I put it up with combs. It's just my hair. Something that I had worse issues before with trying to hide, doing the comb over thing and really not being successful. And now I have hair. So I'm like everyone else who has hair, and it's just amazing.
Well, I'm glad that it has changed your life and made you more confident, and you look beautiful, and I can't thank you enough for coming
and my pleasure.
Sharing your story with our wellness viewers as well.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Ann.
Thanks. I'm here with Rich. He is our Director of Hair and Scalp Wellness here at Vito Mazza. Rich, tell me a little bit about what you do to help clients who are in need of some thinning hair services.
Thanks, Ann, for having me. My primary role is to work with new clients. So when a client comes in for consultation, we'll put them in a chair and we'll examine their scalp with a microscope. And it's magnified 50 times, so we can take a look at how the hair is being produced, if there's hair growing, so we can see right down to the scalp at the follicular level. It's a key tool in determining what we feel is the best solution for someone, because when we look through that scope, if you see the follicle still producing hair, then we could use a solution like laser hair therapy. But if we look through it and we really don't see anything happening at that point, the follicle is not producing hair any longer, then we have to go to a different solution to help the client, and we have solutions for that as well.
So tell me about that. You know, there might be a client that's just not able to regrow the hair. Like, what can we do to give them the most natural ability to have hair on their head?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we've come a long way, Anne, in this industry. I mean, years ago, you have the stigma of a toupee that guys put on their head. It's a very unnatural solution. It's very heavy. Technology has advanced in this industry just as it has in every other industry out there, and we have the finest products available, products that Hollywood actors use and actresses use. We have right here at our disposal. We work with the top companies in the industry, and we're always researching new solutions. So whether you just have a little hair loss or you're a complete hair loss, we can design a solution that'll be completely natural for you, look like your own hair, react like your own hair, color, texture, length, any type of style, we can do it for you here. We have 6 extremely talented technicians that were fully trained by Vito, and they dedicate their lives just to helping people with hair loss.
Wonderful. Lorraine seems so happy, you know, with her hair enhancement, and she says she can shower with it, she can, you know, just go swimming, do all the things that all of us can do, you know, when we have hair. So that was just great to hear her say.
Absolutely. Yeah, Lorraine has been with us for a long time, and you know, her story is really heartwarming. You know, when, you know, she told me, like, now I can look somebody in the eye, and before, you know, I'd be looking down, or, you know, the confidence that she was able to get from doing what we did for her, it goes a long way. It will help her in her job. It will help her in her relationships. When you feel good about yourself and you have confidence, the rest of your life is going to be so much better, and we're so happy that we were able to help her.
I know over the years we used to have a lot more men coming in for those types of services, and it seems that now we have quite a few women.
Absolutely, yeah. The trend has been over the last 10 years, more and more females coming in, and younger these days that we're seeing. We treat women that are under 30 years of age, which years ago we probably wouldn't even think about doing, but 75% of our business these days are women coming in with hair loss solutions, and we're able to help them with the laser hair therapy technology that we have, or if so, if they have extensive loss, we can help them with hair enhancements, which will give them the volume and the density that they need.
I know we're going to be doing even more with that. I mean, I know we do extensions and those types of things, but we're also going to have hair enhancements that can just give you some fullness or a little bit added body. Absolutely.
If a client comes in, and a female client, and she has a full head of hair, it's just fine. She doesn't need hair replacement. We can do beautiful extensions for her, which will go somewhere in the temporal area. They'll give her length, volume, and within an hour she could have a beautiful head of hair where otherwise she would not be able to. And she could wear them for 6-8 weeks at a time, and then she'll come back, we can remove them and put them back in. So that's a great solution for somebody who's just beginning to thin.
Well, it can be life-changing. I think that's what we're hearing today. We can help clients feel better about how they look. I know it's part of, you know, our job here at Vito Mazza is to help clients, you know, be inspired and be beautiful. And I know that you are a key player in helping us do that here. So I thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, and I appreciate the time. We do take it very personally. You know, when you can go out and help somebody feel good about themselves and go out into the world and be confident and be, you know, just go out and feel great, it changes their lives. So that's what we do. We change people's lives for the better.
That's great.
When a client comes in for a laser hair therapy treatment, we'll bring him into the room, we'll sit him in the chair, we'll lower the laser over the head, and they'll sit for 30 minutes. The laser is a device that emits laser light energy that helps produce a stronger, healthier hair shaft over time. And when when their session is done, the machine will stop automatically, and that's the end of the treatment.
I'm here with Kara. She is a hair and scalp wellness client with us here at Vito Mazza. So Kara, tell me, how has been your experience with hair loss, and also what were we able to do to help you?
So my neighbor had told me about laser hair therapy, and it was something that I always wanted to try, but you never really know what the risk could be. So I tried it, and I came in the early summer because I was so self-conscious. I couldn't even go out with my friends because I would get upset because of my hair loss problem. And I went to the dermatologist. I got diagnosed with alopecia. So I came right here because my neighbor recommended it. And that's when I started the hair therapy, and they said it would take about 3 to 4 months before you could see some change. And within 1 to 2 months, I was already noticing change, and I was much more confident. I went out with my friends and didn't have to worry about my hair or the way I looked. It was just, I felt great about myself, and now my hair is stronger than ever, and my friends want to come here and try it, and I keep recommending it to everyone because I just feel so much better about myself, and the change that it made for me, made me feel amazing.
Oh, that's so good. And it's hard, you know, we've been touching on this throughout the show today. For a girl or a woman, especially a girl as young as yourself, it's got to be devastating to not have or feel like you're really thin.
Exactly. And I'm in college, so I have functions to go to, and I don't want my hair looking bald in the back, and you feel really self-conscious about yourself. So that I had this chance and opportunity to make it better I'm so thankful for the machine and everyone who's helped me make the progress.
Great.
Yeah.
So what is it like when you come, to get your treatments? How often are you coming now, or how often have you had to come, to get the results?
Yeah, so I come here 2 times a week for 30 minutes, and I live 20 minutes away, so I come here, and it's very short process, and everyone here is amazing. They're so nice and kind, and they always are they want to make me feel better about everything, and I just can't say anything better about it. It's amazing.
So sweet. It makes me feel good to hear that.
I feel a lot better about myself, and you can just tell from the way I speak about it.
Oh, that's so great. So twice a week, and then maybe eventually you won't have to come as often, or you can even do an at-home laser.
Yeah.
And we'll see, where your treatment plan goes. But I'm just so glad to see your hair look so beautiful.
Thank you.
And I can't thank you enough for, giving us your testimonial today.
Thank you.
And you'd probably be helping a lot of clients at home that might be suffering with the same thing.
Yeah.
So
I can't recommend it more. It's amazing, and it helped me so much. So I hope more people do it as much as I did, because it really is worth it. So
that's great. Thanks, Kara.
You're welcome.
Well, Vito, this has been a very informative segment. I know that I knew a lot of this information today, but I know that our wellness viewers out there have definitely benefited from learning, hearing our clients, hearing our staff, and hopefully if there's anyone at home that does have any thinning hair issues, that we're able to help them here in Woodbridge, or they can go get help at other facilities as well. I know that we're expanding. We have a new venture that will be opening. Would you like to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So probably about 3 months from now, we're going to be opening up in Old Bridge at the Raritan Bay Medical Arts Building, our Hair and Scalp Wellness Center, to be able to help more people. So hopefully after today, our viewers who are watching this see that there's more options and methods when it comes to hair loss, and to be able to put that out there to everybody and help more people, it's inspiring. It's inspiring to me, and I know yourself, and I appreciate all you do and all your help for Vito Mazza Salon and Spa. But this Hair and Scalp Wellness Center, state of the art in a medical arts building, and we look forward to reaching out to more people. And again, it's not quiet, it's not hush anymore, it's out in the open, and we're very happy that we can continue to help lots of people.
So the new location you've only designed for hair and scalp wellness, so there won't be any salon services there or spa services. Those will all remain right here in our Woodbridge location.
Yes.
So why is that new facility only for hair and scalp wellness?
I think tying into the medical world now, being in a medical arts building, helping primarily women going through medical treatments, chemotherapy, to be able to provide wigs and showing them in a private location. This location here can be a little intimidating. It's big, it's a salon, it's a spa, and we've heard from our clients, we've listened that you know, it'd be nice if it was quiet. So that's what we're going to do in the future, and we look forward to it.
Well, we're offering lots of options. We're so thankful for our community relationships here in Woodbridge, and we look forward to just providing more clients with the services that they need and truly helping people who are going through this devastation of thinning and losing their hair. So thank you for joining us today on Wellness Woodbridge. I hope that we were able to give you lots of information if you're suffering any of these issues or if you have family and friends who are. And we're always here for you. We're a family business right here, and we look forward to helping anyone who needs help with these types of treatments.
I have one last request.
Yes.
A kiss.
Oh.